Okay, so I've cut these back a little bit more. They were just catching the grill. These are the captive nuts here, you can see. And the problem is they need to be just here where this dot is. But even if I cut that down, which I can do, no problem, you can see it's going to catch on that top bolt. So then what I'm going to have to do now is there is another one further down which won't be in the way, and I'll cut this to fit. So what I'll do is I'll measure that and see how far down it is and put the captive nut on there and make a bracket for it, which will be basically just in line with the same with this, so it's just back one. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'll do it on one side, check it up, fit it up again, see where we are, and then do the other side. So I managed to get a new one in on the top. All I need to do is nip that piece off there. And I've got the one in the bottom, and the same on this side. So I need to nick that piece off. There. Got that one in, and that one in the bottom. And it's looking square on the top, and I can still play with this. I can move this around a bit. So it's good. Another bit done. Okay, so I've just put that side cover on. You can see it's not flush. It needs to be brought up into the hinge. I've just put some wedges under it just now. But you can see there, it's just going to come in perfectly in line with that false door on the front. So should be able to come down here somewhere. But I'll get it all put in first before I do that. And obviously it has to be pinned back in again. It's just sitting there at the moment. And then I've already got the triangles there. I'll just cut them down. That should look nice. It's a Sunday, so I can't do any cutting. And obviously once I've got this lined up, I'll cut this edge out as well. And it should all work nicely. And with these dents, I'll just knock these out. This will be painted the same colour as the vehicle, and then the mesh on the front will be aluminium or stainless or whatever. So going to the back, this is a kind of just trying to give you the idea of how the wood would look on the top here. This is obviously a foam roll from the track car, from the Golf Mini, but it gives you an idea of the kind of thing, how it would look on there. So that's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go for wood all the way around through there, and then we'll do picture corners here so that you can take the tailgate down and take the sides down. So the nice thing about this is I've tried to build this all nut and bolt, or these are self tappers in fact, but mostly nut and bolt, so that if anybody in the future, if I can get it registered here, if I can't, and it becomes just a garage ornament, then I'll probably let it go. I'll probably sell it on to somebody, and then they can do what they want with it. But the nice thing is everything can be taken as unboltable. There's nothing welded on that you can't change. So I suppose the chassis and the engine and running gear could be sold onto a Citroen Rosselet Restore or whatever, and then a new body put on it. So I've got some ideas how I'm going to do the back here. I'm going to put some nice looking edges on that where I think the lights will go down the side, and then probably attach them to the rear wing as well, or the rear arch. But that's approximately how it would go. So the top will be wood, all the inside will be wood, and it'll be tongue and groove down because I want the very thin stuff. So I'll go down across the deck and up the other side, and obviously that end and this end here will be the same. And but there's a lot of work to do. These wings are in quite a poor condition. A lot of lead loading, a lot of repairs. But as I said, it moves and dries. That's the main thing. I could even put air suspension on it, but I'm not sure. And then the idea is that then was going to go on there like that, this Citroen badge. Sorry if you can't see it very well. So yeah, something like that. I can make a bigger one. And I did these kind of French lights, and the number plate goes in there with with what have you. And if you're wondering why these are longer, it's so that when you pull them down, you pull the tailboard, goes down flat, and that's why I wanted to put the lights originally inside, or certainly the number plate lights, but you can also slide it off. So what you'd end up with is a flat bed, or open up the sides and make it a bigger area, because they don't protrude past this, or do they? I can't remember. Or a pickup, whichever way you want to go with it. So that's the thinking. I'm quite pleased with that. I think that's gone quite well. And here I have to work out what I'm going to do here. Whether I show the chassis, whether I box it in. As I said, this wing's in fairly poor condition here, so that's going to have to be. So I'll bring that in. I might bring that in and bring it out, or whatever. But that's the basics of it. And I think I'm going to have an open roof as well. It would have originally had like a rubber roof in it. It might have been. I don't think they were open in them days, but it certainly had some kind of rubber inlay in it. As I say, they made them in those days. Because they didn't have filler, everything had to be lead loaded. Anyway, so as I say, you can see where that's got to come off, and that's just right nicely in line. I might just catch that curve, we'll see how far it goes back. But I think we might be on the line. So I've been doing my Forrest Gump impressions this weekend. I've done all the lawns and everything, it's looking real nice. Hoping for a little bit of rain today, but it didn't. It rained where we went out and had a nice ice cream, and we went out to get a massage, and my wife got her nails done and pedicure, manicure, and at Larimer. So it was nice to get home. I can't do any more on this until Tuesday. I have to take my wife up on Monday tomorrow, up to get her stitches out, and then I'll drop her off in Vienna and come back. And so that's pretty much the day gone, because it's an hour and 45-minute drive up to Vienna and back, plus we have to go to the surgery to get the stitches out and make sure she's okay. So, hello Stella. So, yeah, you can probably just see her tail wagging. Come here, good girl. Yeah, so, and then what I'll do is I'll start again on Tuesday, and I'll probably put them in week on. I think Amir and Refka are back here on Tuesday night. They normally come around 10ish, something like that, I'm not sure, but we'll see. But on that note, I've not worked today because we went away for a couple of hours to get I got a nice massage. My back was killing me, my wife got her feet and hands done, because obviously with a broken wrist she can't do her nails and whatever. So yeah, it's been a nice quiet day, but because this garage is fairly open, I don't want to piss the neighbours off. I don't see any point in it, so there's no mileage in that, in annoying people if you don't have to, but during the week that's a different story. Anyway, as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and yeah, just enjoy what you do. Life's too short, we're here for a good time, not a long one. Take care everybody, bye for now.